Where do you rank Steph's handles all time?
Oh,
I say top 5.
He is up there. He is
top 5.
He's top 10 for me.
Yeah, it can't be top 5. It can't be top 5. It can't be top 5. It has to be top 10 because you got guys like in my opinion, I think people like Rod Strickland is a better ball handler than Steph Curry, and you can go check the tape. Go check
Hardaway.
I disagree.
I think Tim Hardaway. I think it's right there. They're in the same ballpark.
What happened with the decision
Tim Hardaway's handles, I'm not gonna lie, it really don't move me.
Yeah, it is not really.
But the pass,
you know whose handles. You know whose handles are. No, but you know whose handles actually move me, like from the '80s? Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah, yes.
That dude was serious.
Top five.
That dude was serious.
Like, so, I mean, the decision making, the playmaking of Tim Hardaway. I'm gonna tell you why. You gotta be over.
I'm hearing no love for Bob Cousy right now. This is crazy.
Oh, Bob Cousy.
Get Bob Cousy out of here, bro.
The hardwood Houdini.
You could put Pistol. Those guys top 10, like Pistol.
But context, you see where I'm confused a bit, right?
No, I see your point. Let me. Who did you just say? Who was it that you were just talking about?
Tim.
Oh, Tim. All right. I'll tell you why with Tim. With Tim, there wasn't a lot of counters to his dribbling style. It was very attack, and then pass off. It wasn't a lot of retreating dribbles. It was very one stylish. Like it was, if I don't have the 1-2 crossover, or I have the 1 crossover. That's about it. You know what I mean? He don't got that much in his bag for you. You get what I'm saying? Now, it was effective because he was fast. He was low. I think Baron Davis is a better ball handler than Tim Hardaway.
Facts.
How about Steph?
Steph over Baron Davis?
Steph's ball handling, yeah.
Over Baron Davis? No.
Steph?
I think Baron Davis has a better ball handle than Steph. You could check this. You could check it. Yes. Go watch what he was doing from Charlotte to Golden State. They call him B Diddy for a reason. He was diddying, like he was dancing. They call him B Diddy for a reason.
What about Steve Francis and Stephon Marbury?
I think Steve Francis relied a lot more on his quick first step to kind of dispel everybody. It wasn't a lot of ball handling per se. I think he was so quick that it would just jump. Stephon Marbury, yeah, I'll give Stephon Marbury because he can dribble in small tight boxes and then do it in the break, do it in pick and roll. Like I think he was able to dribble in all type of areas versus Steve Francis. He kind of needed space. He needed ISO. You know what I mean? Like maneuvering around pick and rolls wasn't really his thing. There was a lot of flaws within Steve Francis' game that was elevated by his athleticism.
That's relevant.
You should gonna let him say that BS, bro?
About who?
The Baron Davis shit. Like you should gonna let that shit slide.
Yeah, the better Warriors player. No, I'll stop.
Yeah.
Baron Davis has a better handle.
I don't think that's crazy.
No.
Go ahead, KB. Go ahead, KB. Get it on.
What are you saying right now? How?
I don't think
why would he have a better handle than Steph Curry? Why?
Baron Davis?
Yes, why?
Okay, Stephen Curry, I'm going to break it down super easy for you. Baron Davis was able, through his dribbling style, he was able to get way more rim pressure than Steph.
Okay.
And during the yes, he did.
More athletic.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
But his handle was allowing him to get to the lane. Like that's the point. The handle allows you to get to the lane and then be able to put more pressure. On top of that, he was also able to step back and create separation. He was also able to facilitate at the same time, make the same type of reads that Steph was doing. And he was able to, he was in isolation dribbling. He was able to get more different type of shots compared to Steph. I've seen Steph rely on more step backs than Baron Davis. And that is due to the fact that there's been multiple times where I see there was a play actually with Eric Gordon for the last shot. Eric Gordon, he was trying to dribble him, he tried to yoke him up. He didn't have no moves. Eric Gordon sat on all the moves. Eventually, what Steph Curry did was push off his kneecap and step back and throw the shot. He made the shot, but that showed you he got clamped up with the dribbling. So what did he rely on? His step back three.
Time out. You're using a clip.
Hold on. He overrated?
You're using a clip or a sequence where Eric Gordon plays good defense. I'll give it to him. And the Steph's counters didn't work. So he used the move in which it always works, and it happened to score a basket. Fine. And you don't play into the count either that one. He's aging and has like been through like multiple injuries to kind of hinder some of the explosiveness that you would see usually from Steph.
Okay.
And on top of that, the fact that like I literally just said like a couple seconds ago, the nigga is aging. When he wasn't like younger and more lean and explosive, he was one blowing by defenders. He had a lot of like he had a bag in terms of getting to the rim and creating a shot. Obviously, we're gonna see him more dribble to create a shot because he's a shooter. He's not someone who's like a Ja, D Rose, or Russ.
Well, that's my point. My point is that his ball handle is conducive to shooting.
The result of what you're getting out of your handle does not determine how deep your handle is. That doesn't make any sense because I can shoot 100 times. I can shoot 100 times and 50-50. It can be me going to the rim or me going to the basket or me getting a jump shot. By me creating separation or me blowing by someone else is the same thing. Just because he goes and blows by someone for a layup is not the same as Steph double step back or like tween step back into a mid-range jump shot. Like I don't like it just doesn't like equate.
No. The thing about what I'm saying is that Baron Davis' handle allows him to consistently score at 3 levels. I've seen. Hold on, let me finish. There was a point where Steph wasn't even taking mid-range jump shots. All he was doing was blowing by, getting to the rack. He was playing very much like James Harden, but that's due to the offense. The offense, everything was open in the lane. They're playing 4 out, 5 out at most of the time. And if Steph has a lane, I'm going to take the layup or I'm going to take a floater. So, but my thing is, you got to remember, Baron Davis was dealing with the time where the spacing wasn't as elite as it is now or as open as it is now. So to create in tighter spaces, that has to account for something versus Steph. Steph has been playing in open space in majority of his prime.
Because he is the space. That's why. It's like I don't think
play 5. So there's 5 Stephs on the court. That's what you're telling me.
No, I'm not saying 5 steps on the court, but he's allowing himself to get off these like looks because he creates space for himself, is what I'm saying.
With the off ball, my brother. Not
obviously Clay, Harrison, the people on his team is like, and the actions of being involved helps and like brings more space. But negating the fact that the nigga who can shoot 40-footers, like it's just not like an issue while dribbling the ball up the court is like something crazy to me. I just don't understand that. And on top of the fact that I've seen Steph like a lot of the times, I'm not gonna lie, he cooks bigs like on the daily. Like I'm not like big switching for him is like food. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's something he loves to do. And slow-footed defenders, he loves blowing by too. He's not the type of player to tween crossover. He blows by you, snatch back, come back here. Let me cook you one more time before I get to the rack. He's efficient. Okay, let me get to my spot in 2 to 3 dribbles. He doesn't need to.
That's my brother. You saying the same thing. You saying the same thing I'm saying. What are you talking about?
Difference between someone being efficient and someone not having it at all. Steph is someone who has it but doesn't need to use it.
I never said that he didn't have it, my brother. All I said was that Baron Davis has shown us more. So we have to go by what the tape shows us. We can't go by, in my mind, I'm guessing, Steph doesn't have to do this.
Mid-game that I know he could just pull off. Like, I've seen him do, like, between the legs,
of course,
and go back the other way. Like, I've seen him do crazy shit mid-game.
But it's not
something that he does frequently because he doesn't need to do it. If he had to, he would. And say, like, for example,
and why is that though? But why is that? Why he doesn't have to do that? Because he has a jump shot.
No, because he knows how good he is off it. If you know you need like a split second to get off a shot, and you're the greatest shooter of all time, and you could also use that to just get to the rim very easily, nigga, I would not be tweening for 13 seconds on the shot clock. I'd be boom, let me get to my spot. Step back is not there. Let me drive. Boom, let me kick it out. I'm not.
Well, dub. Am I bugging? Yo, he's proving the point of him not using his handle. Like I'm lost in the sauce. You said, yo, if I know I can just,
I'm saying also
one move and take a jump shot, then I'm gonna do that. But why am I gonna waste my time? Baron Davis wasn't. Hold on. Let me just get this off. Baron Davis wasn't afforded the luxury of having the greatest jump shot in the world. So that's my point. He had to use. He had to use his.
Nigga, whose problem is that? That's not my problem, nigga.
Jesus Christ!
Get in the gym. Fuck.
I think what's happening is your what's the word? You're putting Steph's shooting ability next to his ball handling.
Get back in the lab.
That's what I'm saying.
We're talking strictly ball handling. Steph being able to shoot makes it easier for him to get to the rim, but that's not because of how good his handle is. Because
thank you.
You guys are saying the same thing, but coming to different conclusions.
But the thing is, I understand what he's saying, right? But like negating the fact that you haven't seen Steph. Wait, I'm not done. You haven't seen Steph get quadruple teamed between the legs, behind the back, have a nigga touch the ground like he's doing a suicide, come back to the 3-point line, turn around, fade away 3, and hit it. You haven't seen this nigga drive to the paint, stop on a dime, double step back on a good POA defender, make him look like he's playing like I don't even know what the nigga's playing, and hit a jump shot. You act like you haven't seen him shift multiple defenders and use his own like offensive prowess to get buckets.
I'm not saying that's what you're not. You're my brother. You convolute. Hold on. You're convoluting multiple points. You're adding like 500 points into one to try to like combat me. This is what I'm saying to you. Hear me out. Baron Davis' primary skill was his ball handling to get to the rack. On top of him being athletic, he was using his ball handling to get to the spot, to get to the rim, to get to the step back. Steph relies on his jump shot to use his handle. Everybody is sitting on his jump shot. Any head twitch. Hold on. Oh, let me explain to you. I'm going to explain to you. It's Hooper shit. Any head twitch as a ball handler, any head twitch that you do, if Steph lifts his eyes up and look at the rim, you're on your toes automatically. So you're not playing flat-footed. You're not sitting on his moves. You consistently have to watch out for the jump shot. That is not predicated by your ball handling. That's predicated by a jump shot. Let me tell you the difference. Kyrie, you have no idea what he's going to do. He's predicating his play style through his handling. His handling is dictating what his offense is going to do.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? This is all I need to know. Because I'm not a type of nigga that just only watches. Like, I hoop too. Like, bro, if you're telling me Steph is in triple threat, he gets out of it, he escape dribbles, and he hits you with a hezzy, are you biting, yes or no? If you're a defender, are you biting on his hezzy? Yes or no?
If he's not, I don't understand what you mean. Like he's a shooter. Of course, I have to bite on it.
He's top of the key. He's in a triple threat position. Mm-hmm. He escape dribbles out of the triple threat. He's sizing you up.
Right.
He step backs, but he hezzies. Are you biting on?
You have to. You have to.
Then what is the difference between that, you biting on the hezzy, and him using that to get to the rim, versus this nigga Baron Davis going tween crossover hezzy blow by layup? What is the difference?
The difference is, I'm going to explain to you why the difference is. The difference is because as a defender, you're trying to anticipate the moves. You're trying to counter the moves, correct? So if he escapes out of his...
anticipate. Thank you for that. Anticipate. Yeah.
You're trying to anticipate the moves.
Yes.
So if you anticipate a move off of a head fake, that's an easy 3-pointer in your mouth. You get what I'm saying? So of course, and everybody knows you want to stop the 3 over the 2. So you're gonna give Steph the layup. That's what people fail to realize. Because of Steph's jump shot, everybody gives Steph the layup. That's why he became a better finisher, because you don't want him to hit 10 threes in your eye. You don't want that. I will give Steph 20 layups over 10 threes every single time. Every single time.
That math doesn't add up.
No, I'm just saying. Come on, Mars. But you get my point.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Steph's handle comes from his ability to shoot. The reason you bite on a Steph hezzy is because he can shoot. You don't bite on a Russell Westbrook.
Bite on the hezzy if he couldn't shoot.
Yeah, you don't bite on a Russell Westbrook hesitation because.
Thank you.
Does Russell Westbrook have a better handle?
That don't take away from his handle. Just because you bite on his,
I don't think so.
Hezzy because he can shoot.
I'm asking him. I'm asking the nigga to my right.
It doesn't take away from my bro in the blue. Hold on, bro in the bonnet, bro in blue. It doesn't take away from the handle, but it does dictate how you play, and it dictates what type of dribble style you're gonna use. For example, if I know I can get a shot off, I'm not, like he said, like bro said in the bonnet, I'm not gonna waste my time with so many dribble combinations. Like for example, Kyrie can shoot, but he's not such a great shooter like Steph. He's not as great shooter as Steph. So he's going to have to use more dribble combinations to shoot more fades, to shoot more of these things. And he's not as elite as an off-ball player as Steph. That's the thing. Steph's greatest ability is his off-ball and his shooting. That is what is carrying his play style. That is a fact. That's his greatest attribute. Versus Baron Davis and Kyrie and guys like those, their ball handling is their greatest attribute. That's all I'm saying. I'm not taking away from Curry's ball handling. I mean, I'm not taking away from Curry's ball handling, but you have to give the fact. Kyrie and guys like that, Rod Strickland, Stephon Marbury, Baron Davis, that's what their highest trait is. Ball handling. That's a fact. You can ask they call the guy B Diddy. Why do you think they call him B Diddy for?
I don't care what you could have called him. C Diddy, E Diddy, F Diddy. I could care less. I swear to God. It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.